Good morning. It's me, Flylady Kat. It's Saturday. I'm here today to give you peace in your life, control in your home, and help you learn to finally love yourself. It's morning motivation, and I am just waiting for you guys to get on. If it's recorded and you're watching this as a recorded video, good morning. So happy to have you here. Okay, people are jumping on. Hi, Michelle Scarberry. You are a very faithful viewer. Thank you. Lynn Corp, you as well. Good morning. Good morning. We've already got 10 on. Shaking your tail feathers this morning. Hi, Brandy. Good morning. Nice to have you here. Who else do we have this morning? Laura. Hi, Laura. Good to see you. Sherry Cook. Hi, Sherry. Yay, you're live. Angie is here. Angie Lee. Saltwater 8705. Good morning. Daryl, hello. Good morning, Lynn. Looking forward to this live. Oh, we already talked to you, Lynn, huh? Angela Conti, my fly baby, my forever fly baby. Good morning, my love. Mwah. Okay. We got about another minute of greetings, and then we're going to get into this beautiful Saturday. Lanisa's Life, good morning. Bev Costco, howdy, Bev from Texas. BJ Khan, good morning. Pardon me. Tony Keltz, good morning. Erin Nicole, good morning, good morning. Did you get my little thing, Erin? I hope you did. I'll put you on my waiting list. Okay. All right. Well, I think we have a small group. Oh, no, it's still growing. An apple a day. Good afternoon from Denmark. Good afternoon. So happy to have you here. Pat Fisher says good morning. Hi, Pat. Anybody else jumping on? I think that may be it for this morning because it's early Saturday morning in most places. All right, so here's what we're going to talk about today. It's your morning motivation. If you're in Denmark, let's check and see how you did today. How about that? All right, so it's Saturday. And on Saturday, we have, for the at-home fly babies, a 2-layer cake. We have our routines. We have 4 routines today. We don't do laundry today. Good morning, Mom 44. We don't do laundry today if we've been home all week. So it's just 4 things. If you are a payroll fly baby and you're away from the home, all week, then it's 5 things because you're probably going to do some laundry. And actually, I don't know what I would call myself. I'm away part of the week, so taking care of my parents, but now that I'm staying at home, I feel like a payroll fly baby. So I have a load of laundry going. And my laundry, I don't know if you can hear it. It's going. Okay, so first let's check real quick. Did everybody do their morning routine? Did you get up this morning and wash your face? Brush your teeth? Put on some moisturizer? Did you do that? Did you put on a little makeup if you wear it? Some jewelry? A little perfume maybe? Did you get dressed? Did you put your PJs away or hang them on a hook? Did you make your bed? You did, Laura? Awesome. Did you empty the dishwasher? Make yourself a cup of something nice to drink? Good morning, Mary Mate from Texas. Did you? So grade yourself on that. How did you do this morning on your morning routine? That's the thing we're going to do every day for the rest of our life. It's not sad, it's great because it takes care of you. Did you swish your toilet and wipe out your sink? I did. Did you do that? Okay. All right, so that's your morning routine. If you have kiddos, their morning routine is kind of like yours. They're going to get up and make their bed. And Angela did it. Yes, Angela. Linda says good morning from Tampa Bay. Hi, Linda Shanks. So the kiddos, if they're little, you're going to kind of stand over them and say, good morning, make your bed, pull your sheets up. Good, pull your covers up. Good, put your pillow at the top of the bed. Great. And then put whatever things they want to put on there, a special pillow, a special doll, a baby, a blankie, whatever, that goes on there. And don't you correct their bed. That is their bed and they're proud of it. All right, then they're going to go in the bathroom, wash their face and brush their teeth. You're going to help them with their hair if it's long or require some other kind of care, or they're going to brush their hair, put on their clothes, and put their PJs either in the dirty clothes or hang them up or put them in their drawer or under their pillow, whatever you have them do with it, but put them away. Come into the kitchen and have some breakfast. That's a morning routine for a child. Now, for both of you guys, you and your children, okay, Mom, come in here for motivation this morning. Margie Forrest is in Northeast Texas. Good morning, Margie. So you're going to put yourself through that, put your children through that. You might have to add a couple of things. Maybe you have a pet. I know Angela has a dog, so maybe she has to walk the dog, or she delegates that to her daughter to walk the dog. And that could be part of your morning routine. Feed the dog, empty the kitty litter, whatever. Not too many things, especially for the kids. Just one little thing extra for them. Make their lunch, whatever. Today's Saturday, so hopefully nobody's going out to school today. All right, if you're a payroll flybaby, let's touch real quick on everything else you're going to do today, because your day is a little bit bigger than the rest of ours, but your life's a little bit bigger, right? Think of it that way. All right, so you're going to do your morning routines, and then you're going to go right into the zone. Okay, the zone. Now, morning routines include a load of laundry and an inch of paper. Everybody's doing an inch of paper if you have paper clutter. I don't have paper clutter, so I don't do an inch of paper, and you will be there too one day soon. Okay, then when you're done with that, you're going to go into your zone. We were in zone 3 this week, which was the bathroom and one other room. So if you haven't done anything in these rooms this week, then go do 4 things, 4 deep clean things if they are not cluttered. If they're cluttered, you don't clean, you declutter. The idea is to get this decluttering over with so that you can start deep cleaning, which is so much easier and more rewarding. Decluttering is very rewarding, don't get me wrong, but it's a little tougher. An hour's worth of decluttering is a long time. I would suggest that probably if you have clutter in let's say the guest room, you're trying to get it ready for family that's coming or whatever. So if you have clutter in there, that you break it into 4 15-minute segments. Do one 15-minute segment and go rest a little bit. Then come back and do another 15-minute segment, then rest a little bit. Maybe you might even want to go on and do some other things and come back to it. But make sure that you get that done today as early as possible. Don't stop your movement, your Flylady movement, until it's done in the house. That's the key. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do besides your zone is your basic weekly plans. Have you done your weekly home blessing hour this week? If you haven't, there's an hour. If you have a family, it's not an hour. If you have 9-year-olds and older, even younger can do some of the things. You can do your weekly home blessing hour on Saturday in a short period of time. Your husband, if he's willing, will vacuum. You can mop. You can get your baby on dusting or wiping glass or emptying baby garbage cans, the little garbage cans throughout the house. Those 3 little jobs I just mentioned, dusting, emptying the little garbage cans, and wiping the little spots on the glass, those are baby jobs. So don't think of those as hard. They're easy, okay? All right, Linda's here. Yay, good morning from Missouri. All right, so if you haven't done that, split it up with your family, get it done. It could take you 20 minutes. You know, I can do my whole house, which is 14,000 some odd feet, 1,400, ho ho, 1,400 some odd feet. And about, if I'm doing it all by myself, I can do it in about 30 minutes. Yeah, because you're not cleaning, you're just blessing, and you're just getting traffic patterns. So you can do it in less time. And if you have a family helping you, like Larry vacuums for me, it's minimal. So see what you can get done on that if you haven't gotten it done. We want to really get that done this week, payroll flybabies, today, because Christmas is coming and you want your house to be presentable, okay? If you are an at-home flybaby, you're going to do yours on Monday, which is perfect because it's right before Christmas. All right, if you have guests coming, at-home flybabies, do your weekly home blessing today too. Just get it done. It'll be a little early, but that's okay. All right, next we're going to do, what else have you not done? Have you done your planning for your meals for the week? If you haven't done that, go on in and look in your refrigerator, your freezer, and your pantry. Make up a menu for the week. Remember, we have the Christmas holidays if you're celebrating that in here. And make up your menu and include your leftovers. And then put that in your planner. Write it down, what you're going to serve every day. It just takes the pressure off. It's like having your clothes hanging on that hook behind the bathroom door in the morning. You don't have to think about it. They're there. This blouse was hanging there. These black jeans were hanging there. This gold jewelry was in the little dish. I knew what I was going to wear today. I didn't have to think about it. It's one less thing. You know how we are. We need a plan. Okay. Next things that you might not have done is maybe some errands. And this is going to be a hard day to do errands because it's the Saturday before Christmas. We're getting there, Mr. B. Mr. B saying it's family fun day. We're getting there. We're just taking care of our payroll flybabies first. So get your Christmas things done, finished. This is the day. But before you leave the house, make sure you finish doing your decluttering in the guest room that you promised yourself you would finish. Don't put your foot outside of the door until you've got your zone done and all the routines for the morning done. There's 3 in the morning, okay? All right. Oh no, Christine said she heard on the news they call this Panic Saturday. Let's not call it that. We have no need to panic. We have a plan. The plan takes away the panic. I'm glad you brought that up to our attention, Christine. Okay, next thing. If you are an at-home fly baby, you've done your 3 morning routines, you've done your laundry and your paper besides your morning routine, then it's time to jump into Family Fun Day. If you're a payroll fly baby and you've got all your stuff done, you know what? Don't worry about the other things. I just want you to jump right into Family Fun Day. Enjoy this day. It is Family Fun Day. How many of you went on a date last night with your husband? Or yesterday? Or at some point during the week? My husband and I went out to breakfast. We love a place that we have nearby called Metro Diner. Some of my fly babies from out of town have visited me there, and we've had coffee there. Hello, Sophia from Sweden. I will just keep, oh, you're going to listen later? Okay, bye, Sophia from Sweden. Come back and listen later. All right, so anyway, we went there and had a nice breakfast. That's what we did this week. And we're together a lot, so we have kind of a constant date going on. But I do want to know if you had date night yesterday. It's really important for your relationship. Okay, really important. Have you hugged your husband lately? Did you hug him this morning, kiss him, and tell him you loved him? That's really important. And it makes your day start off in a great way. So don't forget, not just your kids. Your husband gets a hug too. Okay, let's jump in now and answer some questions about this day. Let me hear about what you did. Erin says, my husband is only home 1 week a month and won't be home until after New Year, but we had a nice chat on the phone. Oh, I'm sorry that he's away, honey, but I'm glad you did have a good chat. And the one thing about our technology today is that we can do video chats, which makes it so much nicer. I know that I actually enjoyed that myself when I was spending the nights at my parents' house for 3 years. It was nice to be able to say goodnight to my husband in quote, person. So I know that's a lot. It's not the same, but it's a lot better. And I know you're going to have a wonderful Christmas with or without him. I don't know if you guys know my story, how Mr. B and I met, but we met and courted and fell in love over the telephone in 1976, and we were married in 77. We actually laid eyes on each other in person in October of 76 and walked down the aisle on January 8th, 1977. And we've been married, it'll be 42 years this January. So long distance works. You just have to change your attitude, right? Okay, questions, comments, concerns? Come on. Come on. Okay, I'm going to have a drink of coffee. Oh, Michelle, diet advice based on your success. How do I change my sugar carb addiction? I never eat fruits and vegetables, and I want to change that. My diet is completely, you faded away, carbs, sugar, and meat. Please change my mind, please. Well, Michelle, I can't change your mind. You have to change your mind. But sugar addiction is real. And my suggestion would be to buy fresh fruits and vegetables and prep them and have them ready to go. One thing that I love to do, I just started doing this, I used to just leave it on the vine, was I love grapes. They're sweet. I love sugar too, believe me. But I buy grapes and you soak them in a big bowl with water and a little bit of vinegar, then rinse them, then pull them off of the vine and put them in 1 cup measurements, drain them off real good and put the lid on and stick them in the fridge. And then when you want grapes, you won't overeat, but you'll eat your grapes, which is awesome. Bananas are sweet. Now here's the deal. We don't want to overeat our fruit either. Now I do allow myself 4 or 5 pieces of fruit a day and I'm losing weight. So I do love sugar. Another thing that I love, you have to be careful though, you can only have one, are Russell Stover sugar-free candies. I have a calendar, an advent calendar, and in each pocket is a Russell Stover sugar-free chocolate-covered candy, chocolate-covered mint, chocolate-covered caramel, chocolate, and chocolate-covered toffee. Those are the 4 I chose. And I enjoy one of those every night. I also drink sugar-free hot cocoa. I use fat-free, not sugar-free, but fat-free Ready Whip on top of it, which is no points on Weight Watchers, just 2 tablespoons, you know, a good and it makes it look fancy. So you have to just plan for yourself and change your own mind and say, you know what, sugar is a really bad thing for me. A reason that I came off of sugar originally was because I had AFib. I had an AFib attack, and sugar caused my heart to beat, you know, frenetically, or whatever word you want to use. I haven't had another attack, but I came off of sugar immediately. That'll scare you. I did go on medication for a while, but I didn't ever have another one, so I'm off. It's been several years now. All right, I know I missed some other questions. I know that we are not a diet channel, but I do have one. WW with Flylady Kat. I'm on Weight Watchers. I've lost 42.5 pounds. I have 18 more to go, and I am enjoying it so much. It gives you such a feeling of control. Okay, that was for Michelle. Christine, do you think I could crisis clean my living room today in preparation for Christmas? I'm panicking about the clutter. Yeah, you could. You could crisis clean it. Do 15 minutes, stop and rest. Do 15 minutes, stop and rest. Most of it is probably not going to take as long as you think. We panic over things that really aren't panic worthy. The main thing is just straightening up, just organizing, putting like things together and putting them away. So I'd say, yeah, do that. If it's causing you to panic, I don't want you to have panic. I want you to have peace, right? And then I want you to remember this and do 3 clutter checks a day, because that room is a clutter magnet, obviously. And so 3 times a day, you have to look at it. And if you can't see if you see no clutter, take your phone and look through that like you're going to send me a picture of it and see what you really see and get that clutter out of there. And remember, it's mindless, so don't be harsh on yourself or your family. Just everybody clears the clutter 3 times a day. And at some point, that room will become clutter-free all the time. Okay. All right, let's see what else we've got. But don't spend too much time in there, because you've got a family waiting for you to have family fun day with them. Christine. Okay, Sherry says, we drove around and enjoyed Christmas lights. We're both retired now, so we are also together most all day, which is great. That's wonderful. Larry and I talked about looking at Christmas lights already. We usually look at them on Christmas Eve after dinner with our family, but we might go discover some new ones. Thanks for that, Sherry. Okay, Christine said, should I just relax and enjoy my family and finish up with a few Christmas tasks? No, straighten the room, you'll feel better, and then Christmas will be a lot easier, because you're going to be opening presents in that room, I'm assuming. Make sure somebody has a big trash bag so that they can put the clutter in it as you're opening gifts. Somebody's in charge of the trash bag. Okay, you're welcome, Michelle. Larry put my link out there for Weight Watchers. Christine, thank you. One of my goals for this new year is to make clutter checks a habit. Good. Libby Chapman, how long should clutter checks last? Long enough to see the spots that you clutter. They won't be long because you're doing it 3 times a day. So let's say that you have a house full of kids and a messy husband and a dog. Okay, let's just say that. And you're a messy person, you like all of us, all right? And so you have had breakfast and you're going to do a clutter check. You're going to start in your kid's room. Oh, honey, are you not playing with this dollhouse anymore? Put that back in the box. Thanks, babe. You're a good girl. Go in the bathroom. Uh-oh, Bob, come here. Honey, remember, don't throw your towels on the floor. I know you don't remember, and it's hard to remember, but I have this hook right here. If you could put it there for me, I'd really appreciate it, because it looks so nice, and I'm trying to set an example for the kids. Thanks, babe. And then, or you could hang it up and just tell them. And then let's say you go into the living room, and it's not really cluttered. It's just got, the blanket is kind of on the couch, and there's a few cushions on the floor, and what else could possibly be going on in there? There's a plate and a cup in there. I mean, it won't be too bad. So you can say, okay, Terry, this is your plate and cup. I remember you ate a donut and drank a glass of milk, honey. Go take that to the kitchen. And while you're at it, come back here with the dust buster. See how this has got powdered sugar on it? Would you zap that away for me? I so appreciate it. And then I'm going to fold these things and put these cushions back on that the twins knocked off. And then you're going to go in the kitchen and you're going to say, oh gosh, look at all these dishes that I halfway took out of the dishwasher and never finished putting away. Put them away. The end. Whatever room that you tend to clutter, that's what you're going to look at. So it doesn't take long, and you're going to do it 3 times a day. And guess what you're going to do? Eventually, you're going to stop making a mess. And eventually, your family's going to stop making a mess, because you're going to be reminding them in a pleasant way about their mindless clutter that's making your home not look good. And when it's done, when it's all decluttered, you're going to say, come look, I'm so happy. Look at our house. It's so pretty. It's singing to us, or something, silly that makes everybody say, Mom really likes it this way. We love Mom. So psychologically, well, let's take care of it a little better. Okay. So that's how long clutter checks take. Let's see. That was for Christine. Libby Chapman. Hi, Libby. How long should clutter checks last? I think that was you. I answered the questions. Okay. It was Libby. how do I get older children on board with doing clutter checks? You do the clutter checks. But you can say, and I don't know your name yet, Mom, but you could say, hey guys, I am a cluttery mess, and you guys have followed my suit, and I'm so sorry. But we're going to do these little clutter checks 3 times a day, that way it'll be easier to put things away real quick, because this area right here is like subject to clutter. It's kind of like a sensitive area, and I'm a mess. So I need you to make sure when we do clutter checks that you see my clutter, because it's easier to see each other, and we're going to be kind and remind each other. But if you could please look for my clutter, and if I see yours, we'll remind each other to go ahead and put it away real quick, okay? And here's the rule. We don't leave things out so we don't forget. Things go in their home. And if you're going to forget it, set a timer. Alexa, there she goes, her little blue light came on. She's reminding me to blow my candle out, because I always forget to blow it out. So when I get off of this call, she's going to remind me to blow my candle out. Alexa, what's my reminder?
Here is your next reminder. Today at 9:41 a.m., blow out candle.
See? I have to have reminders. So, set reminders, but we don't want to leave things laying around because we might forget, because that's exactly how we can have a big old cluttery mess. Okay, next thing. If you don't have one of those, I don't want to say her name, set your timer on your clock, on your phone, on your stove. Set a reminder for yourself. If it's something you just want to do tomorrow, put it in your planner. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting so many good questions. Hang on, let's get there. Okay. Lynn Shear, I can never think of any questions to ask you, but I'm grateful that others ask the questions that I'm interested in the answers. That's good. And you can jot down a question. It doesn't have to do with what we're talking about. If you do think of it during the day and ask me at some point in our call when I'm asking for questions, that will be fine. Elisa Schroth says, how long do you spend on your weekly task on any given day? Well, it depends on what you're talking about. If it's the morning routine, that's 30 minutes maximum. If it's a weekly home blessing hour, for me, it's 30 minutes, but for you, it might be an hour. If it's dusting the whole house, it's less than 10 minutes. Each of the tasks in the weekly home blessing hour take 10 minutes or less. If you're decluttering, 15 minutes or less. Well, no, 15 minutes until it's gone. If you're working in your zone and you're doing one deep clean item thing, 10 minutes or less. So nothing takes a long time. The things that take the most time are things that require you to plan, like on planning a desk day when you're paying bills, checking your balance, making sure your account's balanced, checking your budget, looking at the food in your house, making a menu. That takes a little bit longer. I would say at max 2 hours. And as you do that every week, it'll get less and less time. And then going out and running errands takes a little longer. But most things don't take very long. Okay, good question. And if you've never, ever seen it before, I would recommend that you watch my first video, or one of my first videos. It's on my homepage, How to Do the Flylady System for Newbies, and it'll really help. Boy, there's so many comments on here. Let's see. That was Elisa. Okay, Lynn Shear says, congratulations on the weight loss. Thanks, Lynn. Lynn Corp says, we call it rounds. I tell the kids you need to do your rounds, especially before bedtime. Okay, but don't make it like an assignment. It's like a group encouragement session, okay? But I like the word rounds. That's a good one. Lynn Corp, this way it minimizes the clutter. That's right. Mom of 2. Thank you so much, Kat. We want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. Thank you. I have to say that you guys give me the most heartfelt comments, and they bless Larry and I so much. I can't even go there. So good. So good. The things that are happening in your lives just encourage us so much. Encourage me so much to help you even more. You know, because I know what's possible, and I know you're worthwhile. Libby Chapman says, praise God, thank you. Shannon Engelken says, hi. Christine G says, I love that, Lynn. Linda, at Mom is Linda. I'll try to remember that. Lynn Court, Christine, we do all the rounds, including me. Okay. K Beauty Bell, love you, Kat. Thank you for your wisdom. Happy holidays. Thank you, K Beauty. Saltwater says, what age do you start teaching kids to switch their toilet? I'd say 9 if you want to have them help you do the morning routine, but that's really your job right now. That's your job. Now, if they have their own bathroom, I'd say 9. I mean, it's not a dirty job. You're just spraying some Mrs. Myers in there or whatever you're using. Try not to use anything caustic, and having them swish under the rim and around the bowl, flush the toilet, and then I just leave the toilet brush under the rim so it can dry, so you're not even dripping. I'd say 9. You know, maybe younger. It depends on the child, but every 9-year-old can do everything we can do, and that's the truth. Let's see. They just don't have the judgment. You have to guide them. I see so many friends that I'm going to talk to. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is Shannon. We make picking up clutter a game. The kids get to check each other's bedrooms. That way they don't want to get busted. It's really fun. That's awesome. Denise Latimer. Hi, Denise. My Alexa heard you. Sorry. She didn't hear me say that. Margaret Rose, off topic. Thanks for my Starbucks. Marty bought me a sampling of the Cookie Exchange. Been trying to call you. Hey, Margaret. Haven't seen your calls coming through. Bev Costco, so thankful to, and you're welcome. So thankful to be finally heading into New Year, not only with great life resolutions, but also a double plan. And I'm well on my way to establishing the routines and taming the paper tiger. Bev, that is fantastic. I'm so proud of you. Erin Nicole, applying, completing the process, not only to cleaning, but to every area of my life, has truly changed everything. And my children are now learning this priceless gem at an early age. That's so fantastic, Erin. Barb W., I've been following you for months. How long before these sink in? I'm frustrated. My in basket is never cleared each week. Last night I hyper-focused and spent a long time trying to clear, not finished. Child, please, relax. Relax. This is nothing like that. We are not getting graded. No one's coming in your house and saying your inbox isn't empty. You know what? Stop. Take a breath. Make sure you're doing your routines in a timely manner. You're only doing an inch of paper every day. If you're only doing an inch of paper every day, and most of that is trash, you won't have a lot, pardon me, in your inbox unless you are filing things that don't need to be filed. That's all I can say. Just relax, chill. Just relax. You'll do so much better if you relax. If you hyper-focus on something, which is one of our downfalls, our sidetracked kind of downfalls, is we hyper-focus and we neglect everything else, and then we feel burnt out. So stop doing that. Relax. Do your routine. Do your basic weekly plan in your zone. That's it. It will eventually go away. I promise. If you do what I tell you to do. Okay? So take a breath. Blow it out. And know you're precious and you're beautiful, and this is not something that's going to wreck your life, okay? All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Oh, so many sweet things are being said. Christine. Oh, and I want to say another thing to Barb. Barb, I know you've been following me for several months, but I want you to make sure that you're checking yourself and giving yourself a grade. Give yourself a grade on each of your routines, on each of the things I ask you to do every day. And when you start making A's in those areas in your mind, and listen, a lot of my fly babies, I'll ask them to grade themselves and they'll give me.
This is a reminder. Blow out candle.
I'm going to blow out my candle, but I'm going to stay with you. Hold on.
This is a reminder. Blow out candle.
Alexa, stop. Okay. Bye, Laura. I know we've been on here almost 30 minutes. But what I was going to say to you, Barb, is that a lot of my fly babies will... Ooh, that light's going away somehow. You think that was the candle light? No, it wasn't. But a lot of my fly babies will give themselves a bad grade, and then I'll ask them specific things, and they're doing it. So, you know, a lot of times we just are awfully judgmental of ourselves when we really aren't doing bad at all. Okay? Okay. So we're still doing weekly home blessing hour on Monday morning, Christmas Eve. Yeah, unless you have guests. In that case, I want you to do it today. If you have guests in your home, do it today. If you have no guests in your home, it's just your family, do it real quick. It's an hour max. And if you spread it out with the kids, split it up, it's not an hour because you want to prep that, you want to get prepped for Christmas, real Christmas Eve, which is in the evening, and and Christmas. So yeah, do it. And then that's it. Just drop back to routines. Don't do anything else. Okay, where are we? So many things. So we're still, okay, Barb says that, and I feel resentful. Sorry, I'm whining. You're not whining, baby. I think I've addressed that. Okay, Alyssa Schroth, thank you. You're welcome. Larry put how to do the Flylady system up here for us, the link. Jessica, I love you, Flylady Kat. Thank you, Jessica. You make me feel like I can do anything. You can, Jessica. You can do everything that's required of you to complete and be a good steward of your vocation. You can. All right. Oh, there's so many things on here. We're about to wind up. Let's see. Laura is saying, is anyone else feeling overwhelmed? Feels like I can't keep up. Laura, the same answer that I gave Barb applies to you and to all of you. You know, just relax. My skin looks amazing. Okay, well, I use a cleanser. I use a moisturizer. I use an eye cream. My moisturizers are specific for day and night, and I take my makeup off at night. That's the key. Eye cream, take your makeup off at night, use skincare. And use the same kind of skincare. So they're all formulated to go with each other. So if you use Estee Lauder, use Estee Lauder. If you use Mary Kay, use Mary Kay. If you use CeraVe, use CeraVe. Whatever you're using, use that line. It'll help. Okay? You don't have to use the makeup, but use the same skincare. I use Mary Kay for many years. Sometimes I don't, though. Okay. Wow, you finally see you live. Welcome, Wendy. Laura says, happy holidays, plus you make me feel unstoppable. Awesome. Let's see. Family coming today, so overwhelmed, not ready. Wendy, relax. Your family's not coming to see your house. They're coming to see you. They're not there yet. Do a quick straighten up. Just straighten up. Clean the toilet. Clean the sink. Make sure you have toilet paper and fresh, clean towels. Sheets on the bed if they're staying overnight. And have somebody run the vacuum. That's it. And dishes clean in the kitchen. You can do it. Okay. Mommy is a Lion. Hi, Mommy is a Lion. Haven't seen you in a while. Wishing you and dear Mr. B a wonderful Christmas from Ireland. So good to see you again. Thanks so much, Barb says. Love your words of wisdom. Needed to hear them. Bless your heart. Joining you from Nairobi, Kenya. Lots of love. Your life is so organized. Muna Abdi. Hi, Muna. Yours can be too, honey. Merry Christmas to you, Mommy is a Lion, Mr. B says. Jackie, off subject, but I became a great-grandmother for the first time last night. Makes for a great Christmas. Congratulations. What was last night? Is today the 22nd? I think it is. Yeah, that means your grandbaby was born the first day of winter. How fun. Okay, let's see. Yeah, congrats. I love the timer. It's a great tip to get things done quickly, and it's fun, Kathy W. says. Let's see if I missed anybody in here. Oh, Mommy is a Lion talked earlier. She said, been gone for such a long time, a lot going on, including getting separated and moving house with my smallies, my Christmas present to myself. I will be getting back into the routine. Yes, and now your life is healing. I hope that's the way you feel. I have other fly babies who have those situations, and they think their life is broken, but their life is healing. And I want you to remember that. No guests until the 26th, Christine says. Woo, praise the Lord. Margaret said, I set reminders on my Alexa. One of the TV shows I watch has a character named Alexa. And when that TV show goes on, my Alexa goes wild. That's funny, Margaret. Good morning, Miss Amy. And Laura left us. Let's see. Sabina, I haven't seen you. Hello, dear cat. I want to ask you about my 5-hour everyday homeschooling and my neighbors. That takes a lot of time. How can I organize my deep cleaning? Even I have my own 4 kids with own home tasks. Okay, well, if you worked outside of the home, you'll be working 8 hours plus your lunch hour plus your travel time. So you can do this. Having homeschooling is like having a part-time job. I know it's full-time because you're teaching your kids and it's an ongoing thing, but the actual formal training is like having a part-time job. So if you'll look at your day, you'll see that you have plenty of time to do everything you need to do because nothing that we do takes that long, okay? You can do it. And we have payroll fly babies who do it every day. Let's see. So I know you can do it, and I'm very proud of you for homeschooling, by the way. If I had to re-raise my children, I would be homeschooling, I think, Sabina. Linda Shanks, I agree with Erin. You're completing the process. It helped me so much in all areas of my life, Kat. Thank you so much for all your helpful ideas. You're so welcome. And when we do our mugs in January, that's what it's going to say on one side, complete the process. I love that too. Family coming today, so I'm overwhelmed and not ready. That was Wendy. I think I talked to you about that already. I think I've covered everybody. Let's see if there's anything else. Kathy W. said that Larry and I are the best, and we've helped her so much. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Jamise Toyer. Oops. I am still a work in progress, but you are a godsend. I love you so much. Thank you, Jamise. And what a pretty name you have. An apple a day. How do you keep up energy and motivation if you're just getting started and live with a mountain of clutter? I moved recently and there's so much to sort and I need to set up a new system. Okay, use your planner. When you see that clutter, you say to yourself and out loud to the clutter, I see you and I have a plan for you. Don't let it bounce around in your head that you have to do it. Put it in your planner. So if it's in the living room and you know that the living room is zone 5, and you know that's the 5th week of the month, go to next month and put it down to clean that up in zone 5. Now you have a plan. And when you talk to it and say, I see you and I have a plan for you, you have a plan for it. That's going to make the difference. Give yourself time. Sounds like probably you weren't organized before you moved, and that's the problem, but that's okay. Go through your boxes one a day until you've got them emptied. You can get this done 4 days a week. That's it, just 4 days a week. So if you go through 4 boxes a week, that's 16 boxes in a month. That's 32 boxes in 2 months. I know you can get it done. I know you can. Okay, I think that's it. If I missed anyone, I am so sorry, but we've been on here for 37 minutes. I want you to know how special you are to me and how much I love you, and I want you to always remember that you are beautiful. Mwah.